Hello, creators. It is me, Lady Hell, and I'm so excited that each of you have decided to choose to tune in today with us. You are in for a treat. Class is going to begin at 6:30, and what we're going to do is, while the people are coming in, we're going to give you a play of actually what we have been doing. Hold on, I'm making sure I have this up so I don't miss nobody. There we go. I had to put that up so I don't miss nobody coming in. But while everybody is getting online, we are in the training center conference room number 3. Again, if you're in the DFW area and on Tuesday, if you would like to come to the conference room, just shoot us an email. I'll have it. We got one more class this week as well because on the 29th. So on the 29th, if y'all like to come up here, just let me know. Um, I'll make sure it's when you. I'll make sure it's in there for you. That if you have not already got your invite, there's a link to the Zoom room. We're inviting everybody to come on into the free room there, and we would love to see you guys tonight. So I'm just gonna share with y'all just some of the stuff from last week. I gotta find that scene real quick, and while everybody is coming in, you'll guys kind of get to see what we did last week when we was on B03, and at 3:30, I mean at 6:30, we will start. All right. So here's a little replay from last week. Praise the one for my Jesus. Praise the one for my Jesus. Miss Letitia, is that you? Is that you, girl? It is. Okay, honey, we finna have a real quick rundown. I'm gonna put the replay in the thing, Mama. I'm gonna put the replay in the thing, but I'm gonna give you a rundown real quick of what we did. Okay. So what we did was Lori gave us one of her pictures, okay? And we went into this thing called Google Flow. All right. I'm not for sure if you had seen that email that time, like a little bit last month when I said, "Oh, y'all go do this, go get it for free." Go get the Google Flow, go get the Google thing for free, and they gave it to us free for a whole year if we put it like a college email. And I told y'all how to go do the college email for free, and you got it for a whole year. But if not, yeah,
that class. I need an EDU one too. How you got the college one?
yeah, you just do the college one for free. It was in there. It's let me see.
Under AI test?
Nah, it was in the hub. Hold on. Let me go.
Okay.
I mean, in the hub. I think it was. Let me find it. It should be if it was in the AI. I think I put get Google free VO3. Hold on, let me look for it. 1 second. VO3 free. Everyone. Da, 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 da. Oh no, actually, I put it in the free one. Actually, I think it was in there. Hold on. Let me find it because I hadn't created that yet. Bam. There you go. Right there. All right. And I had told y'all I was like, and I had the little video and all that good stuff like that. How to get VO3 as a student. Where is this? All right, cool. You can go check out this video right here. I put it in the thing, but y'all can hear it. So hello, creators. Today I'm going to show you how to get Google VO. I don't have to do that. I can just show you. So basically, in here, there was a link to it was like Gemini get the student thing, yada yada yada. But as y'all see now, it's on summer break. You had to get it before a certain date. And what it do now only do like it's like get a month free. They had it y'all where you got it a whole year for free. And then it's like get a free month of AI Pro and access to our best model, yada yada yada. You can say start your free trial. And guess what? Right now it's letting you do it for $9.99. That's only $10. Not bad. For 2 months, okay? And once you do that for 2 months, you can just click, hey, get the AI Pro, yada yada yada. Then it's gonna charge a card $10.65 because you gotta add text for 2 months. And then starting in September, it'll go back to the $20. So you get it for 2 months. So that's still cool too. All right. Can't beat that. Can't complain about that. It's only $10 and you get access to all of that. That's how you get that.
All right. Um, but anyway, it used to be where you could get it for free, and inside of there, you had to go. This was the VO3 thing. This was the offer link. And then this thing, no.stopo, blah, blah, blah. This is where you could do to get a temporary email. So even if y'all have them deals, it's like you need an EDU email, right? Just go to this thing right here, and then you can put whatever you want your email to be like that. I'll be like, C hell, and then it's at no edu.pl, blah blah blah, and then at no edu.
As y'all see, man, we were dropping gems. I was telling the cohort how to go in there and go and get a free EDU email, because at that time, Google was offering where you can get VO3 free for a year. And getting it free for a year is like incredible, because guess what, it's like $20 a month, and that gave you a whole bunch of generations and access to the APIs and all that stuff for absolutely free for a year. So when I be telling y'all, sometimes you have to act now, you literally have to act now, otherwise like you'll miss the free stuff. And it gives you the opportunity to play, grow, and scale, right? Because we're always looking for, number one, if they give you the opportunity to try it, which a lot of the AI models and all of that are. Okay, I see some of y'all starting to come on. Praise the Lord. All right. Again, class will start in about 10 minutes, so I'll put some stuff. I'll put some stuff back on the screen, because we had an amazing time last. It was actually on a Wednesday, because we had something that we were doing on a Tuesday, and now I gotta find where I just put the screen at, because I don't know where I put that screen at. It's somewhere I done put it. Let's see. Let me go back. Oh no, that ain't it. Yeah, I'm looking for my screen, and now I can't even find it. Ain't that something? Okay, there we go, right there. All right, we'll go in. I'll put it back on there.
Praise the one for my Jesus. Praise the one for my Jesus. All right, cool. AI changed the word. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, and we like join our free master class and let us show you your solution in real time. Real time. All right. Just something, a random CTA. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, I got to get that last reference that I gave it. Okay. Let me go down here and let me get it. Okay. I hope y'all who are watching, y'all taking note tonight, because I promise you somebody going to charge y'all $89 to do it. All right, cool. So we have it. Okay, bam. We got it in there. We got the last reference. Okay. And you see how we are keeping that scene consistent, right? We're keeping the scene consistent. We're keeping that character consistent. And the only thing I did was just take a screenshot of the last screen there. And then what we're gonna do on this third one, let me download this one. I thought I downloaded it. Ouch. We're gonna download this one. We're gonna say scene bliss solution, and I'll send you these to you as well, so you can have them and you can play around with them as well. Okay. And so now we're gonna do the final scene. Okay. We're gonna do that final scene right there. So it's 1, 2, 3. Normally I say do by 10 scenes if you want a good minute or so to go, right? You can do some really cool things, okay? And you see how with the content generator, if you use this and you use VO3 together, I'm gonna update it where it gives you the scripts, but the scripts are gonna give you the prompts for VO3, so you can literally put it in there and it'll match the days of your content. Okay, because with this you can definitely put out 30 days easily of content that could represent yourself. Okay, because I know the next part is going to be like, Lady Hell, is it hard to change your voice? Is it hard to do this? It absolutely not. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, wee. Okay, I love it. Y'all see how that scene is just staying consistent all throughout. I love it. And they her cute. Okay. They put their hair cute. And y'all see how it was very intentional about the audience, because remember I told it, in the audience we want, people of color, Latin and African American people, and they have different types, different styles of natural hair. Now this lady over here in the red, she look like her struggle is real with her braids, but you can get as descriptive as you want. So let's look at one.
Join our free masterclass and let us show you your solution in real time.
Okay, there's one.
Join our free masterclass and let us show you your solution in real time.
Oh, that's cute. Y'all see how it changed in the background?
Join our free
All right, Miss Glory, which one? One or two? Number two. All right, I love it. Okay. All right, so now we got number two. Okay. Scene 3. All right, cool. All right, so now we have our scenes, ladies. And now I'm going to update. I'm gonna use my CapCut now. It's telling me to update it, but I'll update it later. So as you see, I use the same stuff to do all my stuff. CapCut, that's all I use to put stuff together. Now CapCut is not hard to do. When you open CapCut, y'all see I'm on the Pro plan, the little $10. I used to have, I don't know what they charge now, but it used to be $9.99. I don't know if they moved up a little bit, but that's how much I pay a month. It's $9.99 for it. And some people got a price where they pay like $70 for the whole year or something. So they always running promotions, but typically it's about $9.99 what it costs. Anyway, they do have the free version. You can always use the free too. I'm gonna create a new project when I open it. Once I open it there, I'm going to go and import my scenes. I'm going to go to desktop, and I said, Lori, and I need to go to, that's 1, 2, and 3. Those are those ones I had. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to import my scenes. Once I import my scenes, I'm going to now pull these 3 on this thing right here, which is called a timeline. So I'm going to say 1. That's the first one. 2, that's the second one. I'm just going to bring it down. And 3, and I'm going to bring it down. However, we got some cuts. And the way that I've always done cuts is to use a transition where it goes to black, because it's the most naturalist way to transition when you're looking at videos. If you just remember them 2 things when putting a video together, your videos are always going to pop. Less is always more. Basic stuff, when I say it don't gotta be super fancy and all this stuff, just basic, okay? The basics always work. Y'all type that in the comment section, stick to the basics. So inside of the CapCut, you're gonna see a place right here that says transitions, okay? Once y'all see this transition, it's not even a pro feature, it's just regular. And it's called black fade. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drop that in between my scenes, okay? And I like to also start the scenes off. I don't know if it let me do it though. But if you click on the scene here, you can go to where it says, I think it's animation. And then where it says fade in, you can do that and it fades it in. I'm going to go over here at the end because I want it to fade out. So I'm going to click on the scene, click on animation, and click out because I want it to fade out. And I'm going to use this fade out because it goes to black, just like so. Now, I haven't even put like her logo because I don't have her logo or anything like that. But if I did, then I can slap her logo on there or something like that. But I don't got it. So now let's
Speaker view. There we go. All right, refresh transition. If it's let me. Good evening, Miss Karen.
Hey girl, I'm texting people, sending them the link.
Yes, send them a link. Tell them, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hello, everybody. It is me, Lady L. And do we have a treat for you tonight? We are excited that each and every one of you have came in here suited and booted. I see y'all, everybody on the screen there. Let me go ahead and spotlight myself so I'll be on there. But I am so glad that everybody have joined us today. You are in for an amazing treat. One thing that we are going to do tonight is that we are going to build a website using our words. This is something that everyone can do. If you are online, be sure to share the link with your friends. And if you want to join the AI community, there's a link in the description there. You can join our AI community where I'm teaching classes every week about different AI to help you grow and increase your ROI by 50 to 60%. All right. With that being said, that's the only thing that I'm gonna picture today, and I am ready to get into it. So I am going to share. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all, I got the thing going on two screens, but I gotta find my. There we go. I'm gonna share my screen with you, and with me. Let me see. Share. Okay, there we go. And desktop number one. I believe that's it. And we're gonna say share. Okay, awesome. If you can see my screen, I want you to just put a one in the chat and let me know that you can see my screen. You can see my screen. Do we have some ones? We have some ones there. All right, cool. We have ones. All right. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is that I want you to go inside of your CRM and we're going to create a form. Okay. And inside of the CRM, everybody who is in the AI lab have access to that. If you're not signed up, get to it. But you can create a form in wherever you want to, just long as it's embeddable. So the first thing in order to get people to give us their name, their name, email, and phone number is that we have to provide a place for them to sign up for it. Otherwise, they cannot give it to us and we're stuck and we're looking like deers in headlights when we're at various conferences or we're at different business development things and the instructor is asking, how many people do you have on your email list? And you look like and some people will begin to look like a deer in headlights, like, how do I do that? Where do I create that at? And that's what I'm going to show you tonight, okay? And then you're going to say, well, how do I get the people to sign up to give me their name, email, and phone number? Well, that comes through a lead magnet, okay? And there's tons of way to create really great lead magnets. And if we have enough time permitting today, I will show you how to create a free lead magnet for your field, okay? And so those of you who are on, you'll be able to tell me something and I'll ask you, and then we'll create it based off of, we'll create that based off what you tell me, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go in wherever you have your forms at, okay? It can even be a Google form, okay? But just go and create a form, okay? Because we teach automation and I teach you how to automate everything. We're going to be using our CRM. Our CRM is built on top of Go High Level. Some of you might have a Go High Level. I am also one of your certified Go High Level admins as well. Okay, so you're going to click on Site. All right. Now, once you click, you know what? Let me scribe this. There's a thing that's called Scribe, and I'm going to scribe this so it can do everything. It can do everything that we're doing there. So y'all have this visual as well. So the first thing you're going to do is go inside of Forms, and you're going to click on Add Form. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to say Start from Scratch. Once you click on Start from Scratch there, From there, this is going to come up. The first thing I tell y'all all the time is to label your forms. So I'm just going to label this AI form. Okay. So I'm just going to say AI form. This is just whatever your form is for what you got going on. You can put whatever name your form is. I'm just going to name it AI form for a demonstration. Okay. So for here, in order for them to get what I'm getting, they have to give me their name, their first name, last name, phone number, and their email. By checking on these boxes here, it's already the legal opt-in information. They're checking in and saying, yes, I'm opted in to give you what you're asking for. Down here on the form, you're always going to see this place that has your privacy policy and your terms of service. I normally just put my terms of service here and I highlight it, and then I just go over here and there's a little clicker button. And once you click that little clicker button, the URL, hello there, the URL is going to come up. Once the URL button has come up, you guys have your legal pages. I have a copy. I'm a copy and paste my legal pages right here because this goes to my privacy policy, refund policy, but it's just my terms and conditions. And I just have it linked there. And I'm just going to say confirm. Here where it says submit, I'm just going to say, give me my book, right? So it's probably like a book or something I want to give them. So I'm going to say, give me my book. All right. And then I'm just going to press, then I'm going to press save. I'm just going to keep it like, oh no, let me go over here and make that centered. Okay, so, and then you can obviously change the colors to whatever you want to. And since we're just, demonstrating, obviously, y'all know my color is orange, but you can change this to whatever colors you want to. So you have this button color, and then you can go down here. Let's say I change it to my little light orange, or you can put your hex code right there. All right. So we done that. We created the form. The next thing that we are going to create is that we're going to create an automation real quick. I call this sandwiching. So the second part, now we have our form where we can get their name, email, phone number. We have our terms of service there. We're going to, before we create the automation, this is what I need you to do because this is going to be important. You see where there's a button on top that says integrate? I want you to press that button. And once you press the button right there, okay, hold on, I'm moving this out the way. You're gonna see where it has an embed code. And in that embed code, I just want you to click on inline.
Slow down, you're going so fast.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll definitely have it on the replay. But again, you're gonna go to integrate. Once you go to integrate, you're going to see this on the side right here where it says embed code. And on that embed code, there's a thing that is called inline. And once you select the inline, because we don't want it popping up, we don't want it coming up on the side, we want it inline, I want you to press copy the embed code. From there, maybe like on a Mac, we have notes, but if you're on a PC, I believe you have like a note taker or something where you can copy this to. So you just like whatever your notes thing is, just copy that embed code right there because you're going to need that later. Okay. Now that you have this code right here, we're going to come out of here. We're done creating the form. We're going to go to back. Yes, Lori. I'm sorry, I didn't see. I seen your hand up. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I just raised my hand. Um, I was going to say, would you mind walking through setting up an embed code for someone who's using like a Google Doc, for
Uh,
instance?
we'll do that. Yes, I
Okay.
can. So in Google Docs, so if you're using a Google form, hold on, let me go down here. You will go to form.google.com, or is it forms? See. Google Forms. Oh, Forms. It'll be forms.google.com. From there, you will say blank form. Once you click on blank form inside of Google, it say describe what you want to create. All right. And then we're just going to say gather information. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to Gemini it though. I don't need that. Okay. So you can label this form. You can literally label this form. I'm just going to say AI interest form, INTEREST form. Okay. And then right here, you just go over here and basically you're going to create the form. Okay. So on Google, you're just going to say add questions, and it's just going to be like, what is your first name? The same type of fields we would have on our thing where it gives you the first name, short answer, click duplicate. What's your last name? Okay, and we're gonna make this a required form because we wanna know that, make it required. Then you're going to duplicate that again. What's your email? What's your email? Even though you'll kind of have it already, I guess. Okay, that's a required field. And what's your phone number? All right. And what's your phone number? Okay. So once you do, what's your name, email, and phone number, and they give you the name, email, phone number, you're going to press save. And then from there, make sure you label it. And then where it goes right here, where it says publish, is it publish? Let me find it. Oh, there you go. So obviously you can press publish there. But on the side, on the more, there's a button right here that says embed HTML code. And you can take that you'll be able to take that HTML code and you will be able to embed it on the other piece, okay? On the website form on the top. Now, with having an automation in place using a CRM, now we're going to be able to automate that. Could we automate that without a CRM? Yes, we can. We would be able, honestly, we would do that inside of like a N8N automation if somebody didn't have a CRM system. But I would recommend, especially for those who are not good at connecting APIs, get a CRM system because it's going to make that process more efficient for you. But could you? Yes, because I know I have some people who's like, oh, I'm not using that, but it's all good. All right. So the next thing I want you guys to go to is I want you to click on automation. Okay. Now in the automation, we are going to create a very quick workflow. Okay. I'm going to go in my media storage. I want y'all to stay right there because I need to get the link to my book. So I'm gonna say ebook, and I have it stored in there. Determine your offer. La 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 la. I'll do this one. Okay. And I'm just gonna get the link, and it's gonna say determine your offer, so I'll know what it is. And okay. Awesome. Okay. So now I want y'all to go to automation. Once you have went to your automations, you're going to say create workflow. In the workflow, you're going to go start from scratch. Once you have pressed start from scratch, I want you to label this your lead magnet. So I'm going to say my AI lead magnet, right? AI lead magnet. Okay. From there, sorry, this thingamabobby is in my way. From there, we're going to add a new trigger. And that new trigger is going to be form, where it says form submission. And we're going to click on the form. We're going to click on the form submission. Okay. Then we're going to say, we're going to click on that plus button. Where the filter is, we're going to say form is AI form. Okay. And we're going to save. So once somebody has submitted that form, we're going to give them a tag, right? And we're going to say, add contact tag. And that contact tag, we're just going to say, I'm just going to say, um, AI business interests. So I know Um, so the reason why we're adding a tag, and we're just going to say add new tag, and it's going to add the tag, whatever we label it, AI business interest form, and I'm going to say save action. Because what I want to happen is when they submit that form, I want to tag them. So now I'm going to segment out my audience. Now, once I have segmented the audience there, I know that I can go back later and start building emails or email campaigns based upon who filled out what. This is a lot of mistakes in it don't matter if you're using Klaviyo, it doesn't matter if you're using High Level, it doesn't matter if you're using any other automation tool. They all work the same. But make sure you add tags to segment out your audience. That is so, so important. So now, once they've submit the form, add a tag, I have a community on here. So I'm going to grant them access to my free community. So I'm going to grant the group access, okay? And once I have grant them group access, they're going to get access to my marketing hub, okay? And then it's going to send them information and says you have been granted access to, the marketing hub, etc. Unless they already in there, then they already in there. And then I'm just going to send the email. I'm going to send the email. And when I send that email, I'm going to say, here is your your bonus guide, right? And once I say, here is your bonus guide, I'm just going to write something very quick. And I'm going to say, hey, and then I'm going to say contact first name, comma, and say, here is the link to download how to target your perfect audience, right? Your perfect PRFECT audience. And then I have that link right here. And then I'm just going to save the action. Okay. I'm going to save the action because I want to give them something. The reason why I'm automating this, I'm not using any type of AI because it doesn't require logic or reasoning. And sometimes, even if it does require a little logic, you can still automate before you have to AI this. So that's why we're automating this because it's a task that is predictable and it has a predictable end. And since the task has a predictable end, we automate it. Okay. And so every time they fill out that form, they're going to get a tag. They're going to get access to my marketing hub, and then I'm going to give them something for free. Okay. And so to test out my workflow, I'm going to publish it and I'm going to press save. Okay. Yes, Miss Karen, go ahead. You got a question. Miss Karen?
Hey, I'm sorry. So what do we put? Because you have a group. What are we putting in place of our group?
If you haven't created the free group, you can either just add a tag and you can either give them something in an email or just stop at add a tag. Okay. If you
Okay.
if you have a free group or a community, you can create the community group inside of you're on a CRM. So you can create the free group inside of the CRM. Remember, inside of the CRM group, you have unlimited group access. If you have that package anyway, you have unlimited group access, so you can create multiple groups for different things. Okay. So
Okay.
this part after the tag, that is where your lead magnet is going to go. So if your lead magnet is a checklist, Then you do the email and you insert your checklist. If it's a free download, you can do your email and do the free download, okay? But if you haven't got that far yet, it's okay. The main thing is that you get that trigger and you get them tagged. You get them tagged with that, okay? And what I like to do is test the workflow, okay? So when we test the workflow, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select a contact. So I'm just gonna select my name, Lady Hell at csamasters.com. Bam. And I'm gonna put myself in this workflow and I'm going to run the test. Once I have ran the test, if I go through my execution log, it will let me know that I was added to a workflow. It added the tag. It gave me access, but it has not sent me the email yet. So let me refresh that and see. Have it sent me the email? There we go. And now it has sent me the email. So if I go to my Gmail there, I'll be able to see, okay, here's your bonus guide, and that sorry, here's the bonus guide right here, and it says here's the link to the download. They click that link, and guess what? They're able to get to the particular guide that I have. So that is the first part. The first part is that we make a form, all right? Whether you did it in Google, whether if you're on CRM, you're doing CRM, you make a form. The second part is that we make an automation to deliver whatever the free thing that we're going to deliver to them, so they'll be able to get our thing, okay? So the next part that I want to show you, now that we have all that going on, the next part that I want to show you is going to be lovable.dev, because everybody hates making websites. And Lovable is one of the most easiest thing to do. They do give you free credits. If you they do give you free credits, so you can go in, I think, and do five something a day or something like that for absolutely free. They do have a paid plan that's $20, okay? I'm going to show you both ways. I'm going to show you on the CRM ways for those who have website access, and then for those who don't, I'm going to show you Lovable, where you can embed the form on there. So the first way is going to be through Lovable, okay? And we're going to visit lovable.dev, okay? That's lovable.dev. I'm going to put that in the comment section for everyone so you can have it there, right? Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me go over here and paste it. Okay. It is lovable.dev. Okay, like the CTE Dallas community. Yes, yes, LaSharon, like the CTE Dallas community. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go through the comments in just a second. Yes, ma'am. All right, so when you're on Lovable, when you come over here, you're just gonna go to log in, okay? When you go to log in, you can log in with your is it letting me log in? Um, with your dang, it's not letting me. There we go. Boom. All right. So once you log in, I'm gonna log in with my account that I log in with, and I'm gonna go where it says Crystal. Okay. Now, only thing we're going to do, got it, yada yada yada. We just launched the Level Business Plan built for teams. Okay, we'll check it out later. Da 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 da. Okay. All right. So here is the Lovable thing. Now you want to tell Lovable what you want it to do. And as y'all see, I've built several of plain Jane landing pages and all types of stuff inside of Lovable. Okay. I've built a lot of stuff inside of there just to pop up real quick. So basically what we're going to tell it, we're going to say, I would like to build a landing page using I would like to use a landing page for a free ebook called, what's the book called? Determine Your Audience. Okay. I would like for the, I would say, I would like for it to, I'm just going to say to be pretty navy and orange, navy and orange theme, built like an apple lunch, like built like an apple lunch, clean and modern. And I'm gonna tell it to embed copy. There you go. And clean and modern. And I want to use this embed code that has the form on there. And then I'm going to say, put it in there. Okay. And I'm just going to say, make it pretty, please. From there, if you have any other pictures or anything that you would like for it to go there, you can just attach them. But that's all I told her to do was to create a simple landing page. And what Lovable is going to do is going to take my embed code, is going to think about exactly what I have to say. This is without me that the agent calls, adapts to task. Okay, whatever. Okay, and right now is thinking, is editing, etc., and is building me a landing page from scratch. Okay. And as it's doing that, this is kind of what we are introduced. What I'm beginning to introduce you guys to is called vibe coding. Now, vibe coding is basically where you tell the AI what you want, and it goes through in the background and create lines of code. Okay. This particular one, and then it'll tell you what type of code it's using or things like that. This is just something very base as a landing page, but you can build so much more. I've I built SaaS stuff, software stuff, all types of stuff using using Lovable. I like Lovable because I like the front end and it's very modern and pretty and everything. There are other vibe, there are other and we're gonna go back over this, okay? There are other vibe coding apps as well. The other one that I really like that's beginner friendly and user friendly is gonna be Replit. Okay. And then the other one, like, oh my God, hell, there's a bunch of them. It really is. Replit is very beginner friendly, but if you really just really want that code, like I'm talking about code where you hire a code person, then you're going to get into more of the cursors and the windfalls, but that has a bigger learning curve than Replit and like Lovable and stuff like that. But they all use kind of like the same stuff. And you're able to put your things on like GitHub and all that. And as y'all see, literally as we are talking, it's it done came up with everything that it wanted. It's gonna give us wow. Wow. Just like that. Y'all see that? It says get your free copy, yada yada yada, ready to start. Okay. So where it says get your, I wanted to remove this, the learn more. I don't want that because I wanted to remove that. So I'm gonna tell it, let's see. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna tell it, can you remove the learn more? That's the only thing I needed to remove. And I'm gonna say, can you remove the learn learn more? Yeah. Can you remove the learn more button, please? And I love this. Okay. And that's all I'm gonna tell it is to remove that learn more button because I ain't like that right there. Okay. And you can tell it to remove things if it's something else, okay? And then I'm gonna tell it on the get your free copy. Can you put that? I'm gonna tell it, can it put that in the center, right? And so I'm gonna say on the get your free copy, can you put this in the center? Okay. Well, I should ask it centered aligned. Okay. And just like that, okay, it has went through, and look at that. It has my form exactly like I wanted it. Okay. And now that should be updated. So let's go up there. Boom, and it's updated. And I think also determine your audience. This should be centered as well. And I'm gonna tell it, can you center enter, determine your audience. AUDIENCE. Okay. Bam. All right, now it has the determine now it has to determine your audience, okay? So I like this. This actually works. Oh, different sizes. It's what's the name? So if it's a okay, cool. So each button is going to the right place. It's going to the download the ebook. And now I'm going to press publish. Okay. So here if I go into code mode, I can copy the code, but what I want to do is I'm gonna come out of code mode. I don't want to come out of code mode. Let me go right here. I'm just gonna say publish, and when I do publish, I want to use my custom domain. Okay, and I actually let me use my custom domain. Add existing domain. So connect. I think I want to say I got a domain connect. Use your domain connect. What domain would you like to connect? I want to use a subdomain. And so I'm just going to call this landing page dot CSA masters. CSA, yeah, I think CSA masters.com. And I'm just going to say continue. And I just wanted to put it on a subdomain and everything. And it found my provider, and it say, hey, you need to authorize this with your Cloudflare. And it's going to come up here. Now, regardless if you buy your domains through Cloudflare or not, you can actually put your domains on Cloudflare for absolutely free. And they're very, very easy to integrate with Lovable. So you don't even have to go in and configure the domain stuff because it talks to each other. And since it talks to each other, it's able to do that. So now I have a branded landing page, or I can use the Lovable one. It just takes a second for oh, now it's working. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the chat, and you'll see now I have a landing page that's ready to go, that I'm able to give my audience the free thing. I'm gonna put this in the landing page. I'll go check it out real quick. Oh, let me go to here, and then I'll start taking some questions, because now I want you guys to walk through something, and I'll also show you how to create a free tool. All right, so y'all get ready, and we're gonna create somebody a free tool so you'll be able to use this today. Where's my chat? Oh, there you go. Boom. Hold on right quick. And then is this recording going to be in the dashboard? I am driving and just saw the email. Yes, ma'am. This recording will be in the dashboard. The recording will be in the dashboard. Yes, it will be. Okay. So as you see, ladies, we have literally created a ready to go page. I'm like, hey, I have a new ebook that I want to give to you for absolutely free. It's called Determine Your Audience. And I'm saying you can go to landpage.csamasters.com and get your free copy. When it goes to the free, when it sit up there and it goes through that free copy, I'm able to put my name and all that stuff. And once once I put my name, let me change my email. Let me change the email right here. Uh, EMCE talent, EMCE talent. Okay. Once I go in there and I'll put because my son's name, Ernest. And I go in there, check. Guess what? Guess what? When they go through and I say, give me my free book. Okay. Thank you for completing this form. And it then went through the process. And if I go over here to that Gmail just to make sure that it's working over there, I go to the Gmail. Okay. And my automation should be automating, and we're going to make sure that it automates accordingly because always test your automation before you give it out, right? Because that's how you know if it works or not. You actually need to test your automation before you be like, hey, go sign up. Because if you test it out and it's not working, right, in just a second, I should be getting a email from myself if I have not gotten it already. But if we go over here to the creative space, I'm able to go inside of this execution log, and inside of that execution log, I should be able to see. Oh my goodness! Oh, it is like, oh, I don't finish my scribe. I'll fix that. Anyway, I'm going over here to the Creative Space Academy. As you see that, okay, Lori went through. Lori done went through. Now it says Ernest done went through, etc. It's showing me. Thank y'all for testing that for me. And now y'all should be, if you're, I think Lori, you're already in a group, so you won't get that email, but you should get that other email where it's like, hey, you know, there you go. So let me refresh over here. Oh, I'm on the wrong email. That's why I don't see anything. Let me switch. I think I put the right email in. Lori, did you get the book?
Yes, I did.
You got the book, so it did work. Now I'm talking about why I must have put the wrong email address in. I know I had to put that wrong email address. Let me see which one did I put in there. Okay, so Lori, you did get it. Now I'm trying to see on Ernest. It says email. I don't know what email I sent it to. Oh, no wonder I sent it to the wrong email. That's why I didn't see it. So let me go to the right email. Is EMCE Media. Oh yeah, I don't know that password. EMCE Media Productions. I think it's here. And let me put the password in. I thought I sent it to another email and I didn't. That was smart. EMCE. There you go. Media Productions. Okay. I haven't used this email in a long time. Let me 86, what is it? 8. Let me do my login. 862736. Right, next. All right, boom. Okay, yes. So it actually did what it was supposed to do, and it sent me the bonus guide. Okay. So just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to create a form. The form goes to the automation, and the automation sends it to the individual what we want it to do. Okay. And so before I get into, I don't have a I don't have a free this or a free that. Do anybody have any questions? Let me stop sharing and let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions?
I created one.
You created one?
Yes.
Share your screen so we can see it come through.
Okay, let me see. This is it.
Come on, Miss Karen.
So I I launched National Swim Mom Day. So there's a
Okay.
T-shirt that we're selling for the swim moms. So I asked it to create a landing page where people could order the shirts. Is it showing?
Wow.
Are you able to see it yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Way
okay.
to go, Karen.
Where to go? Y'all put, oh my gosh, put some
Karen!
fires in the
Yeah.
chat. Just
Yeah,
like that.
it
Look,
looks really good, Karen.
that is
Oh, thank you.
amazing.
Look, look,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
looking, have multiple screens. I can't move through there. Okay.
I'm here for
Wow.
all of that, Karen.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
So now I need to just upload the actual design so I can.
Uh-huh. And it'll fix all of that good
Oh,
stuff.
it told me the price because I didn't even put the price in there. It told me the price.
It's all good. But you can go in and then you're able obviously to go in and adjust that. You get what I'm saying? You can go and adjust the thing and you got the form right there. And also inside of the forms as well, you can also create or order you can create a product inside of the CRM and you can add the product inside of that form so they can purchase the form and all that if you wanted to do that. But you guys see how number one, very quick landing pages you're able to do, okay? How many of y'all can do this for 5 people a month? You can do 5 landing pages for 5 people a month at $250. How many of y'all can do that?
Mm,
Or you can say, hey, let me build you a landing page for $250. I'm going to put an automation to it. What would you like me to build? How many of
mm,
y'all can do that? Because 250 times 5 is what, like a thousand, like $1,200, right? Something like that. Very very simple, very easy to do. Even if you did not know how to design from Adam, you can literally pay the little lovable $25 to do the, to add the custom domain and all that stuff. But how many of y'all could do that? Even one site a month at $250. How many of your kids can do that? How many of your nieces, your nephews who always asking you for money and you like go build them folks a site? Go build them folks a site. Right, right, right. We're able to do that. So as a bonus tonight, okay. Ooh, look here. I'm not even past my 7:30. I told y'all that wasn't gonna be hard to do. Okay. So as a bonus, what I am going to do, I am going to show you how to create a free lead magnet using Claude. Okay, using Claude AI. Somebody who say, "Hell, I need a lead magnet." Um, put a 3 in the chat. If you need a lead magnet right now, put a 3 in the chat. Put a 3. Put a 3. Who is that? LaSharon. All right, LaSharon, you're the first one. You're the first one, and you said you lead a lead magnet, so we're gonna make you a lead magnet. What type of check? What type of quiz can we do for your for your for I mean not a quiz. Should we do a quiz? Um, yeah, you actually have what do you have going on right now in your group? Because I know you're signing folks
Um,
something.
I have the cohort with the assistant directors, and I'm helping them as far as they're new and they're, being overseeing like 14 and 15 people. And then August, I have the reset. I'm more passionate about the reset because that helps all people,
Okay,
entrepreneurs and whatnot.
all
30-day
right.
reset.
Yes, let's do the reset one, okay? So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions but I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a quiz,
Okay.
okay? And we're gonna create this quiz, and the quiz is gonna lead to her reset offer. Can you do me a favor and put the link to your sign up there for the reset?
Like, okay, the one on Square, right?
Yeah, it can be there. It don't matter.
Okay.
I just need a link where they
All
can pay
right.
you money.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me give it to you.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
I got
As
it.
she's getting that link and she's gonna have that in the screen for us. I mean on the screen. As she's gonna have that on the thingamabobby for us, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna introduce y'all to Claude. Okay. Claude is real cool. I like Claude. You can do the same thing on GPT, but Claude just builds stuff better. Okay, it just y'all type that in the comment section. It just builds it better. Claude is build it better. You hear me? It really do. And then it'll try to get us to pay that old I think they got some that's $200 a month too. They be trying to get us to
What?
pay once you get the code in with it for too long. But we're gonna go to Anthropic. Anthropic, they have an LLM that is called that they call their model is called Claude. I mean, not the LLM is actually called Opus, which is one of the best on the market as of now, unless something else has passed it. But when it comes to coding, when it comes to building stuff, Anthropic is the king of the jungle right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Claude.ai. All right, and once you go, is it Anthropic? I think it's Anthrop Claude, yeah, Claude AI. I'm not crazy. All right, so now I need to sign in. Um, Claude might be like, hell,
Do they have a free account when you first
yes,
sign up?
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Claude.
Yes, Cloud does. So I'm just gonna say not now right now. Okay. Look at that. It tells me Lady Hell returns. And just like on Chat GPT, you can set up Cloud to talk to you how you want to. I love Cloud. I even like it with some other stuff, but I'll get into gizmo gadgets because I have all types of AI gizmo and gadgets that help us out there. So I want okay, so I'm gonna say, can you create me a a quiz, a quiz that leads the people to sign up for my challenge. It needs to be a five because everybody love quizzes. It needs to be a 5 question quiz about what is it about, Sharon?
About resetting, looking at what's working, what's not
About
working, what
re,
needs to be tweaked, what needs to be
re,
like cut off,
about resetting what needs
refocusing. Yeah.
to be tweaked, what needs to be cut off, or and it's like personal development, right?
Mm-hmm.
Personal.
30 days guaranteed growth.
Okay. My program is a 30-day ga- uh, growth guarantee. My audience, ADI, are people who are working and can afford 22 take. Don't have to mention that. I am saying this. So the results should all lead to you need the offer. And let me go to the chat real quick. Oh, it's over here. Copy link. Need this offer, which the button goes to this link. And I'm going to tell it use NLP language and FOMO in the results. Okay. So basically, I said, hey, I need you to create me a quiz. Normally, guys, we would do this in an app that's called Typeform. Okay. And as you see now, what we're telling Claude to do, we're telling it to create the quiz thing. Okay. And it's going to create the quiz thing. Okay, so it's writing out all these lines of code and all this good stuff like that. Because any of your websites, any of your anything is built on code. Okay. And Claude is very, 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 very good. And then even if the thing sit up there and do something retarded, well, with something like this, it wouldn't crash. But even if it did, Claude will go back and correct itself. Okay. So here we go. Are you ready for a personal reset? Are these colors okay, or would you like me to change the colors?
I believe, yeah, you can leave. Those colors are good. You know, purple is my color.
Yeah, I just
Well, it
make
looks purple to me.
okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So this is a limited time assessment that says now LaSharon, she can say, hey, I want you to take this personal reset form. Once they click the link to the form, it's gonna take them to here where where she still get the name, email, and phone number, and I'm gonna show you how we'll set that up. So this says, are you ready for a personal reset? It says, when you think about where you are right now versus where you want to be, what's your biggest frustration? I feel completely stuck. I'm overwhelmed by too many goals, no clear directions. I'm falling back into the same destructive patterns. I have potential, but I don't seem to unlock it. So I'm going to say, I'm falling back into destructive patterns, right? Which area of life feels the most out of line and need more immediate attention? My career feels stagnant and fulfilling. My relationships that lack this and that. My physical and mental energy are consistently depleted. I've lost touch of my sense of purpose and meaning. So I'm just gonna say all my energy is depleted, something like that. What limiting beliefs or habits do you suspect is secretly sabotaging your success? Perfectionism, the fear of failure, deep down, I don't feel worthy, chronic procrastination. Oh, Jesus, that's me. I'm a chronic procrastinator. And if it says, if you could completely reset one aspect of your life in the next 30 days, what would you create? What would create the biggest positive ripple for you? My mindset interlog, my daily routines, my boundaries, how I show up in relationships, my confidence and self belief. And then it says, how committed are you to making a real change in the next 30 days? Even if it means stepping outside of your comfort zone. I'm like, I'm ready. I've been thinking about this for months. I'm desperate. I'm curious. I won't change. Right. And we say next. It's like, all right, it says, so it's like, here's what your answers reveal. Your experience, what we call potential. Oh my God. Girl, why that sound like you, Sharon? Girl, that sound like
You
you.
can't, you cannot see it, but I'm already in the chat. Like this quiz is fire. Can all you put this link on my socials? But
Yes,
yes,
yes.
it does.
I'm about to give it to you. And it
This
says,
sounds just like my brand voice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm excited.
listen, you're experiencing what we call potential paralysis. You have incredible untapped potential, but internal barriers and unclear systems are keeping you stuck in patterns that no longer serve you. Warning: the longer you wait, the deeper these patterns become embedded in your neural pathways. The good news: your awareness mean your fifth girl. This sounds just like you. Your awareness means you're already 50% of the way to your breakthrough. You just need the right framework to channel that awareness and into systematic change. What you need isn't another course or book. You need a complete reset that addresses the root cause, not just the systems. Oh, look at this. And it put the FOMO in there. Remember, I told it to put FOMO and all that good stuff in there. And it says only 7 spots remaining this month. Previous participants saw results in as little as 10 days. Get your 30-day reset blueprint. Boom, it opens the link. And where do it goes there, right? So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to ask Claude, can um can you give me can you give oops I'm gonna publish it, but then I'm gonna ask it for I'm gonna say publish. I'll give you the direct link and everything. Um, LaJoy. Okay. So now this has created a quiz, and what she would do is that she would take this link right here, okay? And the link that I give you, Sharon, I'm gonna put it in the thing. Okay. Have you already went into the CRM and created your form, Sharon?
No, I have it up on my. I have my forms open right now. Well, I have workflow open, not forms.
Okay.
Do I need to do the forms
What is
before
your
the workflow?
yes, ma'am. What is your form called?
I don't have a form. I don't think
All
for
right, well, I'm gonna make
reset.
it. Hold on. I'm gonna make it right quick, okay? Is it
Man,
okay
you
if I
better.
log into your account?
It sure is. It sure
Okay.
is. I'm right there on it.
All right, cool. So I'm logging into the Sharon's app, okay? And when she goes and she creates that form, we're gonna go under where it says no, it's under sites, and then it's gonna say form, and it's going to say builder. I'm going to label this. I'm just gonna do it from scratch, and I'm gonna call this a lead, her lead magnet or quiz. I'm gonna call it the quiz. That's what we're gonna call this one. Okay. I'm gonna call this a quiz. All right. Now, there's a I'm gonna call this the quiz. We get name, email, phone number. We go over here, just change the color to her pretty purple. I'm just gonna pick a random purple. You can always go in and change it to whatever purple you want, Sharon. All right. And once I put the alignment, I want it put the words, content, and we're gonna put it center. Yeah. Okay. Let me say take my reset take my reset quiz. All right. Then I'm going to save this because I need to go inside and go get her legal pages real quick because I don't have them. So I'm gonna go inside of her funnels, or is it under websites where I got your legal pages? Bam. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy her link here. Here's her terms of service page. There. Oh man, I need to I didn't put a website to this. Oh, okay, it's Sharon. Bam. And let's say save. Okay. And inside of the CRM, if you have the website access with us and all that good stuff, you do get copies of legal pages, and it has your legal pages and stuff like that in there. I'm just gonna go to copy here. Oh, let me go to privacy policy because her privacy policy, I need to rename it, but it's all good. Let me just I need to link it inside of her term of service. So link to we're gonna save. We're just gonna link to the privacy policy there, publish, and I'm just gonna take her terms of service, okay? Because we always want people to agree to our terms of service, our terms of service when they're interacting on our site. So I'm just gonna get that link to the terms of service. I'm just gonna copy that. I'm gonna go back into the form. Once I go back to the form, sites, forms, builder. Okay, and we have her quiz there, like so. Then we just, Holy Ghost help. Oh yeah, it was here. I'm gonna take off this privacy policy because her privacy policy is gonna be connected to her terms of service. Okay, and we have that right there. And this time, this is a great example. I'm gonna build this inside of her. Well, she can. This is what I would recommend. Okay, I would recommend that you use your quiz your quiz thing and all that. Get their name, email, and phone number, and then you can do a pretty landing page on that on Lovable. But after they submit that form right here, only thing we're gonna put is that it's gonna let me see where it go. I gotta find it, y'all, but it gives us the option that when they submit the form, what happens? Oh, here you go. It's under options. So over here, there's a thing that's called styles and options, and you click that. You go on advanced, and right here under the is input. Yeah, I'm trying to find exactly where because it's like the option of what you want the thing to do. Oh, there we go. It's under settings. Okay. So under the settings right here, I apologize. Under settings, you can have it open a URL, and then we'll have it open the URL to Claude. Okay. So after it takes that, I just need the URL. So after they take that, come on, go back to high level, girl. Y'all, where did I just go? I just lost it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So on the settings, open the URL. We're gonna paste this, and it's gonna go to Anthropic over there, and we're just gonna press save. If I wanted to preview this, okay, so this is what's going to happen. Once I have filled this out and check, right, and I say take my reset quiz, it's gonna take me straight to here. Or if I want this branded where it's not on Claude, okay, I can actually have it take me. I'm just going to say save, but I'm going to come out of here so I can show y'all the other option that you can do. I can go to my funnel, and then I can just create a funnel that's called quiz. Okay.
Wow.
On here, on the top of the page, I'm going to create a two step funnel there. Okay. So if I was just doing this in GHL, I would call this the capture page, right? And then I'm going to say quiz capture. And I would say create funnel step. Only thing that I would put on here is I would create this from blank, okay? Because we're talking about functionality, and you can make it pretty later. I'm just going to do a column. I'm going to add a header. It's going to say, take your, you know, take
Quiz.
your reset quiz, okay? Then from there, I'm just going to press another button. I'm just going to go to the form. Okay, let me press that. And then I'm going to go to form. Once I go to form, I'm going to go to my quiz form. Now if she got a pretty picture, and we ain't got time to design and all that, we can design it. But again, functionality is
It's
what we
crucial.
want. Then we're going to say go to next step. Okay. So even though it's submit here, it's going to go to on button submit, it's going to go to the next step. And then we're just, let me press save, and I'm going to press publish right here. I will update the CEO and all that good stuff later. Okay. Because it's about functionality at this point. All right. And then once it goes to the next step, I create the second step in the funnel. And then I'm going to label this quiz. And I'm going to call this reset quiz. And I'm going to say create the funnel. Once I have created the funnel, I'm going to come over here into Anthropic, and I am going to copy the code. So if I click on here, I'm going to literally just copy copy the whole code right there. Oops, did I get it? Yep. I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to come back into my high level. I'm going to say create from blank. The only thing I'm going to have to do for this is literally go over. Oh, that's tracking code. Wrong code. So I just come in here, one column. Oops. One column. There we go. Add the element and find me the code box and say CODE. Bring this code box right in here. Y'all, I'm giving y'all a game tonight.
You
And
are.
literally paste. Save. Save. Update. Publish. Look at it. Boom. Ready. Okay.
It's on the CSA page. It's in the CRM.
Yes. So now basically, this is what will happen. Now I'm going to run through her quiz, and this is something she can share tonight, right? So here's the lead pages in there, and if you want to go in there and make it all pretty and add other stuff, you can do that. Okay? It's in your CRM. You can go make it. Okay? Y'all go in there and let's take this reset quiz. Okay? So I'm going to go in there. Here go Crystal Hell right here. I'm going to check my inbox, check this, and say, take my quiz. I should have did it under my other thing. Bam! Y'all see it takes me to the next page, and I'm still under her branded name. And now I'm just going to just pick random stuff. Okay, you don't, and I'm just picking random stuff to see does it give me a different answer and all of that. Okay, all right. Well, I'm in potential paralysis and yada yada yada. Right? It gives me the different areas and all this good stuff like that. So now I would want to adjust this just a little bit because I don't want everybody to say potential paralysis and we might have something else. Okay. So I'm gonna say, can you make sure that each result is not the same, but based on their answers, it gives different results results and but and still lead to the offer. Okay. And so now I'm kind of telling it to adjust it because after kind of playing with it, it's still giving me. Is everybody getting the same thing? You stuck with the paralysis, blah 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 blah.
I am.
Okay, you got paralysis. Did anybody else get paralysis, or did they get something different?
Wait, where did he go? Yeah, I have potential. And there's the FOMO.
Well, yeah, the FOMO should be there.
It is.
Now I have it given me. You know how like everybody got potential paralysis, Claude. Now come on, everybody ain't got the potential paralysis. We gotta have some different options. But this is kind of where
Yeah, I got that potential paralysis.
you got potential paralysis.
Let me see. I'm gonna just hit the same thing. Let me see.
I'm gonna update it in just a second to make sure that it did it over here. And like you see, you can go in and you can tell it said, okay, perfectionist, the overwhelmed visionary. Okay, so it has now it updated, and now I need to copy the latest and greatest. So when we go take the quiz again, and I'm gonna put the new quiz in there, y'all, and I'll give y'all the link to the quiz page, and I want y'all to see if we got different results. Okay, so let me update the code real quick. Um, I think this is so cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Save. Okay, and let's publish. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna put the new quiz so y'all don't have to put your information in there again. I'm just gonna put the page in there. All right. So we've put the page in there. So let's go to the page. Let me make sure I press wait. Let me make sure I press publish. Sorry. Update, publish. Okay. And I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, it's on. Oh, we over 7:30, y'all. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna just do random stuff. And we all should be getting different answers. Okay. Oh, snaps. Okay, cool. It gave me some different it giving me different answers. So I got the pattern breaker. Anybody else get a different answer? You're caught in destruction pattern. You can clearly see, but somehow can't escape. Pattern alert. These cycles are dependent on what you feel, normal behavior, your pattern interruption techniques, and new neural pathways that makes your desired behaviors automatic. Breaking patterns is about willpower. It's about strategic rewiring. You need a systematic approach that replaces destructive loop with success generating habits. Only 6 pattern breaker spots open. 94% of people broke their primary destructive pattern within 10. Glory! Shatter your limiting patterns. Okay. All right.
All right. I
Did
got
everybody,
something different.
you got something different? What did you get?
Oh, I got. Where is it? Did I come out of it? I got like the perfectionist perfection or something.
Okay. Did anybody else get something else?
I think I X'd out and I shouldn't have. Oh no, here it is. I have something called the perfectionistic achiever.
Ooh.
It
All
says, my
right.
perfectionism while driving some success has become my biggest obstacle, and
Mm-hmm.
it's only 5 perfectionist achiever spots left.
Oh,
It
come on
isn't
here.
protecting you. It's still, perfectionism isn't protecting you. It's stealing your potential.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
that one. All right. So now it gives us five different outcomes depending on what the people answer. And just like that, we were able to go and adjust the tools. How many I know I got some coaches on here. So how many of you coaches those quiz and leading to your alpha can really help? Okay. I showed you two ways of building it. I showed you a way you can do I show you how to automate it every single time using the form using the form, put it on Lovable, put that form on Lovable, etc., and it sends them whatever you gonna send them, or it just tags them or gives them that quiz, and um it leads to that particular offer. Okay, so building after tonight, you ladies on tonight, I know somebody say, girl, I need to replay because you going through that thing real fast. No problem. I'll have the replay located in the AI lab inside the replay, and I'll show you guys where you go inside of the lab. Where do you go inside the lab to actually find that? So when you're on your, y'all got so many stuff open. That's that having too much stuff open there. Oh man. That ain't my right thing I had. Oh, hold on. Now I gotta reopen my Chrome. New window. Oh, that's not even my I must have logged into a email that I wasn't using. Hold on, let me log into the right email, y'all. Cause that ain't the right email. Boom. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So here we go. Where you access the hub is you go to hub.creativeSpaceacademy.com. Okay. And inside of the hub, when you log in using your email, you will see different communities. If you're a part of different communities, you'll see them. But if you're just a part of our AI community, just make sure you on the AI community, go ahead and click on the Learning Lab. Inside of the Learning Lab, you will see where it says AI training replays. And this is where, give me about 24 hours to get this posted. I'll get it posted as soon as possible. But because I gotta save it and all that. But once you click in here, here are the AI replays for June. Remember the first week we did 30 days of content where I showed you how to use the content generator. Um the second week I taught you guys how to get and train any LLM on your style and tone. Last week we did some VO3, so you can couple that with your 30 days of content and this right here. As well, with the 30 days of content in the VO3, you can also use these as call to action generators to get them to take your quizzes, your free lead magnets, etc. Okay. And tonight I showed you I showed you how to build a website with just words. I also showed you how to set a funnel and build an automation and to do this stuff on auto drive, because once you done this, you just share that link and you say, hey y'all, go take the free quiz on there, and they're going to give you your name, your email, and your phone number, and you're going to be ready and able to nurture your audience to get them to that process, because they have showed that that they're interested. Now we have to get them to convert. So give yourselves a big old hand. Give yourselves a big old hand. And not only that, I even showed you how easy it was to literally, you can go inside your CRM system, set this up for people who are not going to set this stuff up themselves, and you can charge them $250 to set that up for them. And then if they want you to keep up with the leads and keep up with this and that and the third, charge a $50 fee a month, right? 250 plus $50 a month to keep up with their segmented list. And the only thing you have to do is just segment the list for them. Okay. Anyway, That's a whole nother thing. So does anybody have any other questions? Because I be saying I was gonna teach in an hour and it's 7:44 and I'm 15 minutes over. So I don't want to hold you guys any longer and I gotta get back. I gotta get back on the other side of town as well, okay? Because I'm at the office tonight and y'all were on the screen, but I had y'all on the screen up there and I said on the 29th as well, we have a morning session that's going to be the couch session. So if you have not signed up for that, please sign up for that. If you're in person, I would love to see you out here and I love to get you on the couch. It has been growing. When I tell you it has been crazily growing, and then we'll come in that evening as well and we'll do some more AI training. I forget what's on the docket for next week. Um, because we're getting into stuff that I like to do, automations um and whatnot. Let's see what we got. Also, inside of the community, you'll see the event calendar. The event calendar will have whatever we got going on for the month. In August, our classes will go to Monday because my kids a lot of times be having stuff on Tuesday when they're doing the school year, and those like our sports days for us. So we'll start going to our classes on Monday, a Monday 6:30, and we had to build the website with words. And oh, this is going to be good. So next week we're going to be automating with AI. So if you go in there, make sure just register for it. It's absolutely free if you're in the group. Register for it and say you can always add to your calendar. So you can add to your Google Calendar while you edit. So you'll make sure you get those reminders, and we will send, oh, the 25th is Friday. Thank you, Lord. We will send y'all out those reminders, etc. And I'm going to show you how to automate with AI. Okay. We're going to let AI do the thinking for us. It's going to be amazing. All right. So, do we have any other? Oh, glory. Do we have any other questions there? Let me go. I didn't even go to the EB MOOCs real quick. Let
Oh,
me.
I do have a question
All right. I got
that
an answer.
on Claude AI, now that we have it, we publish it, is it always there when we publish it, or does it disappear after so many days because it's a free account? Is there
No, it's
anything that,
always there.
okay.
It's always there. And look like some people online had some questions too. So let me go and read some of these comments. La 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 la. Hey there, Lady Hell. Would there be a replay of the okay? Pastor Carlene says, will there be a replay of the class? Yes, ma'am. It will be located inside of the learning, in the learning tab. It says, Carolyn said, what is the link to get an appointment? I will text you, Lady Carolyn. I got you. I got you, sister girl. I will text you that link. I will text you that link. All right. So oh my God, y'all. All right. So those of you who are Zoom, if y'all can stay here for a second. But for those of you who are watching, if you have not joined our AI lab, it's only $49. Come on, get signed up, get these replays, get your kids in here, get your grandchildren in here, and let's start making this impact. Don't be afraid of the AI. It's time to use the AI. Don't be afraid of it. You're so welcome, Miss Carolyn. Don't be afraid of it. Let's work with it and let's help scale, grow your business. After today, even seeing this will come down. Okay, I don't keep these up, but you will be able to access them inside of the AI lab. But after today, there is no reason that nobody should be able to collect names, email, and phone number, even if you just do it on a Google form. All right, because I did show y'all how to do that. Until next time, my name is Crystal Hale. Can you text me? Can you text to me also? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll set you the link and I'll